This week has been an insane week for GTA 6 because, well, Rockstar didn't do anything. Absolute silence. Now, it's all strange. We had all these leaks, all this information that this would be the biggest week for GTA 6 to start the marketing campaign, and sure enough, Rockstar did their specialty, and we got absolutely nothing. So, let's talk about it. Now, this has been an absolute roller coaster of a week for GTA 6 fans. We went from hoping for pre-orders and the Trailer 3 announcements to Take-Two stock surging, even though they did nothing. And it's a little confusing because Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two, pretty much is like the publisher to Rockstar. So Rockstar develops the game, Take-Two publishes the game, and they just recently had their earnings call yesterday, the 21st. Here is where things get crazy because everyone anticipated Rockstar to release Trailer 3 and pre-orders alongside or before this earnings call. And it expected the marketing to start before this earnings call. But that did not happen. Earlier in this week, we got crazy news about a Best Buy pre-order leak that was not supposed to go out. Fans like myself were foaming from the mouth. We had all this information about how amazing May 18th was going to be. We had multiple content creators and social posts that amplified this claim. We had guys like Notebook Check. He had internal emails from the GTA forums showing that Best Buy had no plans to launch pre-orders that day and that no official statement was backed up by Rockstar. So Notebook Check reported that this was all fake, but multiple creators came out and showed emails that they received emails from Best Buy affiliates creator program that pre-orders will start 18th to the 21st. Some fans stayed up till midnight on the 18th waiting to see if anything came out from this leaked internal email. Of course, nothing ever came. But this is where things get really weird because not only did pre-orders not come, we also did not receive Trailer 3 for GTA 6. Now, we've been waiting now over a year. And if you know, GTA 6 would be launching this upcoming week if we still had the original timeline. If GTA 6 was never pushed back, we would still be on track to see GTA 6 like very soon, I think in a few days. So that's where things sort of stink, but there are new people saying that we will receive a Trailer 3 May 26th. That's the new date that Trailer 3 will come out. And that is exactly the date that the game was supposed to launch. Now, it does line up very interesting, but regardless, something weird happened with the pre-orders. Now, we had that internal leak from Best Buy. Everyone was super excited. Everyone was super like throwing freaking everything. They were calling off sick of work already, even though we had no GTA 6. It made no sense. But an Italian pre-order went up for GTA 6. There's an Italian retailer named Show Game that quietly opened the GTA 6 pre-orders at 70 euros. It was 69 euros and 90 cents. And according to Notebook Check, the PS5 allocation sold out quickly. Like, even though there's no official announcement, pre-orders went in, meaning that this company collected a massive amount of money for the Italian version of GTA 6. I didn't even know there was an Italian version of GTA 6. I don't even know how that's possible, but this listing was cheaper than the anticipated $79.99 for the PS5 games that major retailers like the PlayStation Store and Best Buy had posted nothing. Fans are really hungry right now. At this point, we are all just looking for a crumb of GTA 6, anything. Without the game doing any marketing, the community surged the Take-Two stock price by $2 billion just because of the Best Buy leak. We went from super hungry for anything, we got something, it turned out not to be real, which is something we talked about last week in our last video, that it could be just all smoke and there could be absolutely nothing. I did not anticipate there to be literally nothing. But there is some good news about everything because, as you guys know, a lot of predictions were popping up before the call. Now the revenue call from Take-Two has happened on the 21st. So let's talk about a few things because there's some events happening in the next few weeks that might blow your mind. In May, towards late May, there is the PlayStation State of Play. Industry insider Tom Henderson thinks that Rockstar might wait until July and explained that these theories keep conversations going, but ultimately don't materialize anything. As much as I am excited that Rockstar is going to start their marketing cycle, we have not heard anything official from Rockstar themselves. With the most recent earnings call for Take-Two, there was some good news. Quarter 4, 2026 earnings call. Many hoped for the trailer or at least a pre-order announcement before the earnings call. History has shown that Rockstar typically does these things to bolster the investors' anticipations for the upcoming year, and it really gets the ball rolling. But that didn't happen. But what did happen is Stralsonic went on to the call and reaffirmed. He said that Grand Theft Auto 6 will launch November 19th, 2026. He explained that they expect the game to forecast $8 billion to $8.2 billion and named that the launch of GTA 6 is the engine behind the strategy they see on why Take-Two will be so successful in their next quarter. The company did super well this last year and last quarter with GTA 5 Online, and they plan to increase marketing by about 8% next year, which, as you guys can imagine, that's for GTA 6. Now, the stock reaction on the day of trading for GTA for Rockstar Games and Take-Two was pretty flat, right? It wasn't anything crazy, but right after hours, right when the call happened and he announced that, hey, GTA 6 is going to stay on track for the November date, boom, it exploded. It went from $238 a share, which if you have no idea how stocks work, you pretend it was $238 for one share, like pretend like one ticket. And then after he said that, it went up to $253, which is pretty freaking impressive. It was a 6%, almost 6.5% increase after hours, which is huge. I mean, that is a absurd jump just by saying GTA 6 is staying on course, which is super exciting because that means everyone's all on board. At this point, we have to figure out what to do next. Now, we don't have any official confirmation of when this stuff is happening. We do currently have a 2-week buffer for GTA 5 Online that will give us some time to have GTA 6 news because Rockstar announced a 2-week GTA 5 Online event, meaning there's no news wires the next week. But we recently did receive a Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online update, which sort of subtracted from what we all expected, which should have came on the 19th. And then last week, we also had something on the 14th. So it's been a lot of stuff that's been released that has not been what we're looking forward to. But hopefully this weekend and or next week, early in the week, Tuesday or Thursday, somewhere around there maybe, we do receive Trailer 3. Why they haven't released Trailer 3 beforehand or pre-orders before this earnings call, I don't know. But it is possible that they roll in these next 3 months to really build up the hype for GTA 6. And then investors, again, will most likely be super excited for the pre-order data. And once that pre-order data comes in, it will then raise the stock price again, probably another 5%. I'm not giving you financial advice, but it does seem like a really good idea to put some money where my mouth is and put money into Take-Two because clearly it's a game I'm super excited about. And it's something that has literally carried my career. I literally owe my entire life to Rockstar Games. So without further ado, I want to make sure everyone understands that next week may be a good week for GTA 6. This week itself was a roller coaster of a week. There was like a lot of stuff that ended up being nothing. And I think that's the worst part about all this is that we were all very excited for all this news, everything to come, all the big flashy leaks, and then it turned into nothing. So to recap, it was a false pre-order leak from Best Buy, surprise Italian pre-order release, which I don't even know how that happens. Then we had the Take-Two earnings call, which ended up being a big deal. And now we have still the November 19th release date. So all in all, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you guys think that the pre-orders will come this week coming up? We're going to keep posting here on the channel as often as possible. If you guys don't know, I'm currently working on my first parenting book as I'm a new dad, Zero to Hero, Pregnancy Unlocked. If you guys have interest in that, let me know in the comment section. I'll have more information soon. And without further ado, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. All right, dudes? See you guys.